Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Trade Ideas Live Trading Room for Thursday, November the 10th. My name is Barry Anderson. I am the moderator of our trading room. This is the address to get into the room, and I am live on the mic. By the way, I share my screen all day long, and I'm live on the mic between 9 a.m. and up to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you'd like to take out a subscription to Trade Ideas, you can just type this into your browser, click on it, and you'll be taken to a subscription page, and you can get instant savings. There is a promo code there for you. All right, well, first of all, let's just take a look at the SPY. Yesterday was such an awesome day, day after the election. If you recall, the SPY started down, and then it basically recovered all day long. Today, it's been a lot more choppy. I mean, we started up very positively, and then we had the downtrend, and now we've had some chop. The trend is still kind of up right now, but way choppier today than it was yesterday. So, the trading was a little more erratic, at least for me. And Holly went crazy. Had about, I don't even know how many trades she's got right now, maybe over 50 trades. Difficult to manage them all. There is a way, but you really have to concentrate. Unfortunately, I cannot concentrate like I would, I suppose, if I didn't have other things I had to do during the day. But nonetheless, there were some opportunities there. This is one that I tried several times, is Natera. It was an earnings play. Got into the trade at, let's see, the first time at 11:07, right here on the break of the whole number. As I say, this was an earnings. I think if I take a look at the daily, yeah, I mean, had some room. I mean, obviously very extended, but a stock when it has earnings, sometimes it'll just keep going. Had some room. So not a lot though. I mean, we're looking at maybe only 50 odd cents. That's all I was really thinking it could get to. So let's again take a look at the 15-minute chart, and got into the trade right here at 11:07. Had a nice little pop, and then it came down. I did not take the pop, unfortunately. Should have, didn't do it. Then, so I got out for a little loss, got back into the trade right here. Look at this candle. All of a sudden, it started to accelerate again. I thought, okay, maybe now it'll continue. I got in at 11:27, and again took another about a 10-cent loss when it fell back down. So just had to disregard that one. However, MPW basically made my day because it's a low price stock, and this came from the Option Plays Magic screen. Popped over 5, and I took the trade right here at $5.10. Right about here. Put a mark right there, $5.10. And take a look at the daily chart. See what I was looking at. Again, extended and all, but this is what I was looking at right here. So it cleared that area. There's $5 right there. Little pop up to there. 535. Isn't it amazing how this happens? Look at the high today, and that might end up being the high today. And look at the high back here. And there's a lot of volume there too, so we don't know how much actually was traded right there, but nonetheless, the deal is that even though it's not a lot of consolidation up here that you would obviously look at and say, okay, that's a really tough resistance. Even this little spike up here, that proved to be the resistance so far today. But that's what I was looking at. I was also looking at perhaps, if it could even get further into this void. Nonetheless, this did turn out to be a great trade because I was able to take a few shares of this because, I was going to put my stop at around, right at 5. If it got down to 5, I was out. And so I got in at not 508, but 510. And I sold some 530, 522, and 525 on the way down, but 530 was really nice. And again, on a percentage basis, what is that? We're talking almost 4%. So that, and in a very quick period of time. And what I really liked about this trade though is look how even it was until we get to here. I mean, these are 15-minute candles, remember? So there was really no stress in this trade at all. And even there, remember, that was a green candle, and so it pulled back a little bit, but the next candle was good. And not until here do we really see some kind of a downward trend. So anyway, that was really the trade that made my day. Tops made a little bit, lost a little bit. Why we got into tops, it was a Holly alert also, but dries, which is the same sector. These are shippers, and look what happened with dries. Just really accelerated. I don't know exactly what the news was. I think they released their earnings after the market closed yesterday, but something else must have happened to create this look. So then we started looking at the various other shippers like Eagle. But Tops is the one that really caught my eye, and even before it became a Holly alert, mainly because the float was 1.5 million shares, very, very low float. Also, 36% of that float was short. So you have to think that if this had caught any sort of a bid at all, that this would have it could have been a lot of short covering because of the large. First of all, a couple of things: stock in demand, low float. That is going to cause a stock to really move higher. But then also, all those people who were short are starting to get extremely worried, probably. And let's not forget what happened to tops. See, this day here on August the 1st. This is a day where all the shippers went crazy. I think if I pull them all up, yeah, see, you see these all these topping tails. Now this absolutely collapsed after that, but you see all these. I think also, I want to say salt, another one that went crazy. Not quite as clean. The bottom line though is that Tops did this. Bring back Tops. All the shippers went, most of the shippers went crazy, and this one even had a follow through day. So, this is what can happen. Now, did it happen? No, it didn't happen, and it didn't happen yet anyway. It is starting to curl back up, but I may watch this one tomorrow to see if it breaks three with any sort of volume and with excuse me, firm conviction. But this is the sort of thing that can happen when you get a stock with such an incredibly low float. I don't know what the short float percent was in those days, back here. But nonetheless, this is why I got a little bit excited about this one. It just didn't follow through. So I made some on the first attempt, and I lost some on the second attempt. And that is about it. Can't wait. Want to get back into the room. There were a couple of other trades that I did take, but nothing. Yeah, I made a little bit on a little scalp on eBio, but that I'm just scanning through my list of stocks. That's about it really to talk about. And I am sort of watching this VSM right now. It has a bit of a gap to fill. Maybe a dollar if it wants to. Certainly the whole number might prove a problem, but if it can get through this little high here of a few days ago, 3 days ago, it might have a bit of a run in it. So I'm just kind of keeping an eye on that one. All right, that's it for today. I got a short video. Again, this is how to get into the room. Share my screen. I usually open the room at about quarter to 9 Eastern Time. And I get live on the mic between 9 and up to 4 p.m. I say up to 4 p.m. because sometimes I quit a little bit earlier at 3:30, between 3:30 and 4. And again, if you want to take out a subscription to Trade Ideas, you can just type this in your browser or copy and paste it and click on it. You'll see promo code, which will give you instant savings for our annual or our monthly or our annual plans. All right, well, thanks for listening, and we'll see you in our trading room tomorrow. Bye bye.